How to make the right decisions in life. Life is a series of choices. Life in itself is a choice. Some are small, like the one we encounter in our day-to-day life, like tea or coffee, left or right, reply or ignore. Some are big enough to shape everything or change the path of your life, like stay or leave, fight or surrender, follow the crowd, or carve your own path. And if we're being honest, most of us spend an absurd amount of time stuck between two doors, terrified of picking the wrong one, struggling with a question: what if? 1. The right decision isn't always the comfortable one. When you stood on the battlefield, you wasn't just facing an army from your enemy's side. You are facing a choice: do what was difficult but right, or retreat into what felt safe. And most of us, when faced with hard decisions, we usually choose the easiest path and to avoid the fight. You must remember that running from what is hard doesn't make it go away. Choosing comfort over duty isn't wisdom. It's fear wearing a disguise. The core of so many of our dilemmas and confusions is that we know what needs to be done, but we hesitate because it's uncomfortable. Many a time we are fearing the result before we even try. We stay in jobs that drain us. We valued the relationships that no longer nurture us, and busy with the routines that keep us stagnant. Because change is hard. We should remind ourselves the right path isn't always the easy one, and the easy one isn't always right. 2. Don't let emotions make your choices for you. There are times in our life that our breakdown was real. We were torn between the love for our family and our duty. We saw the battle only through our emotions, and it paralyzed us. Always remember, do not let your emotions dictate your decisions. Feel them, acknowledge them, but don't make choices solely based on them. This doesn't mean emotions are bad. It means they're temporary. Fear fades, excitement cools, anger subsides. If you decide based on what you feel right now and what you feel at that very moment, you risk making a choice that you will regret forever. So before you act, pause, step back, take your times. Ask yourself, if I strip away the fear, the guilt, the impulse, the excitement, what is the right thing to do? Control what you can, surrender what you can't. One of the most powerful lessons of the Gita is also the simplest. You have control over your actions, but not the results. Newton's third law of motion states that for every action force, there is an equal and opposite reaction force. We must understand that what is in our control is the action. The reaction is totally not in our control. Once we make the action, the reaction, though it is equal and opposite to our action, we can't do anything anymore about it. You can study relentlessly, but you can't control the exam questions. You can love with all your heart, but you can't dictate how someone loves you back. You can spend all you have on making someone happy, but you can't expect they will return the same favor to you. You can make the best decision with the information you have, but you can't guarantee how it will turn out. This is where most people get stuck. They want guarantees before they act. They want assurance before they make a move. They want to know for certain that if they take the leap, they won't fall. But the Gita says, do what is right, not because of the outcome, but in spite of it. Detach from the need for results. Make the best choice you can and let go of the rest. The outcome is none of your control. 4. Fear of making the wrong choice? Make it anyway. If you're waiting for absolute certainty before making a decision, you'll spend your life waiting. If you don't make a first step, you will never know how beautiful the journey it is. Many questions arises in our mind. What if I fail? What if it's not the right path? What if I regret it? The answer to the if is, then you learn and you keep moving forward. No decision is wasted if it teaches you something. No step is useless if it moves you forward in any way. Even when you take a wrong turn, the journey doesn't end, it simply takes a new shape. Even if you traveled on a wrong journey, get down, return back. It's only give you a little more experiences. The biggest mistake isn't making the wrong decision. It's making no decision at all. The wisdom to carry forward. No one can make a promise of a life without dilemmas. No formula that is sure for always making the perfect choice. But we should have a mindset that allows us to walk through uncertainty with clarity and courage. Choose what is right, not what is easy. Let emotions inform you, but not control you. Act without obsessing over results. Trust that even mistakes will take you somewhere meaningful. Life will keep asking you to choose, and when it does, don't freeze in fear. Don't wait for a sign. Don't just try to find a path that leads you to your dream. Don't outsource your decisions to fate or other people. Decide. Walk forward, and let the rest unfold. Thank you for watching.